My name is Deacon Jacqueline Esama John, and I am at the South Bedfordshire Circuit. What I most enjoy, being a deacon is actually going out there and meeting people where they are. The focus of my ministry is trying to help people to live life in its fullest.
Good to see you.
Part of what I do is go into an elderly care home and do a service. So part of that worship is a space for people, especially people with dementia or Alzheimer's, to be in the moment. They remember the old hymns that probably they sang in Sunday school. And so to be able to help them to engage in worship like that, it is life-giving and it's a wonderful experience. Mercy Church has become a concept where we find we can engage with people, families who would normally not come to a church service, but they're willing to come to Mercy Church to engage in doing crafts and arts and build friendships as well, and to learn something about the gospel. That sense of being alongside people on the margins, I think it came from my experience from coming from Africa and the experience of, marginalization. I don't know whether I knew I had a call. I was just charged up with doing things for God. So I was a Sunday school teacher. I was a steward. I was a youth leader. Until one of my old ministers said to me, "Have you ever considered, candidating for ministry?" So I'm like, "Oh no, I can't do that because I've got family at time, I've got young children and stuff, and I've got full-time job. I can't. So that was going on like for 10 years, like, oh, please, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. But it came to a point where I think I started sensing that within myself, that God was calling me to something more, to do more in his vineyard. So I think I eventually, after prayerfully thinking about it and praying about it, said yes. I saw that the Methodist Diaconal Order did a lot of work with people on the margins. So this is where I felt God wants me to be. The harvest is plentiful, as I see it, but the laborers are few. And I pray that people, disciples, would come, step up and try to be more proactive.
First to throw a stone at her.
It is a challenge to candidates for ministry, but it is worth answering the call, because the Bible tells us in Matthew as well that we need to go out there and make disciples to the ends of the earth. When God called Moses was saying, I stutter, I can't speak, so God, please don't call me. Jeremiah was like, I'm a little boy, what can I go and say to the people? I don't know whether it's only Isaiah that says, "Here I am, Lord, send me." And so to anybody thinking of candidating, I would say pray about it and talk to people about it. Go to the exploration days, ask questions. The church is there to guide, and to help. Please be encouraged. Don't put it off at all, Go and explore your call and see what God is asking of you.